Hi boys and girls, this is Nick J. Barrett from Video Masterclass on YouTube, the YouTube channel that brings you all things video photography and film in terms of lighting and camera, how to and what camera. Now, as you know, a lot of my videos are centered around the softbox, which is a lighting it's a light basically that produces soft light. Now, this video, or in this video I should say, I'm going to be discussing a consideration one should be thinking of before going out and buying a softbox, particularly if you're on a budget. Now, so the softbox is where are we? Your traditional softbox looks like this. Okay, that's your traditional softbox. The light on the back shines through some translucent material, silk, PVC, whatever it may be. There we go. So there's your softbox. Now here's the consideration. A lot of people ask me, what sort of softbox should one get? Should it be a fluorescent based one, or should it be a halogen based one? Halogen, like a work lamp, which is kind of it's like artificial lighting in terms of interior, and most fluorescents are based are the color correction. Color temperature is set for daylight, which is blue, so that's the other end of the spectrum. Now, my background is, spending 14 years in the film television industry as a cameraman. Wasn't a cameraman for all that. For some of that I was training, but I've grown up around tungsten. I've grown up around kind of halogen and HMIs, which is a completely different system, and fluorescent kino flows like tube lights. But so I would probably, as a purist, always go for tungsten. But I think that, as I said in another video, there's a lot to be said for fluorescent based soft boxes. They don't get hot, they're easier to handle, you don't have to wait for them to cool down before you move them. It's not so hot for the actors or for the presenter or whoever. But you know what, if you're on a budget and you're sort of wanting to get a lighting kit together, I always think that you kind of, it's like if you've got a budget to shoot a film and you haven't got very much money, you're always wanting to get as much as you can out of that money. You're always wanting to get as much as you can. Sometimes you want to shoot on film, so it's like that's going to take up most of your budget, so you've got to take a fall somewhere else. You can't hire so many lights, or you can't get so much camera equipment because you've decided to shoot on film, which is more expensive. But as a rule, I am a strong believer of multitasking in your equipment. Yes, you want to get, if a particular light or piece of camera equipment does a really good effect or is really going to help you out, then having one or two pieces that are one trick ponies, that they only do one thing, that's fine. But predominantly, if you're buying a light kit, you want your lights to be able to multitask. Now, a fluorescent based softbox, for all its glory, it can't multitask. All it can do is be a fluorescent softbox. That's all it can do. It can't multitask. You're on a budget, you haven't got money to buy lots of different kind of lights for every eventuality, but here's a solution to that. Um, Even though they're only small soft boxes, which, you know, I have a little bit of a problem with soft boxes, which I talk about in another video. It is this softbox here, which is a tungsten softbox. But what's good about this is that this is a softbox which employs the use of, which I've said in another video, the Redhead. So you've got the softbox and you've got the Redhead. Now, what's good about this arrangement of softbox? Well, what's good about this arrangement of softbox is that, you know, you can buy, if you buy or hire 3 of these, you've got 3 softboxes, but you also got 3 hard lights as well. You also got 3 hard lights as well, i.e. lights that you can take the softbox off, and then you've got a key light type light, which gives you hard directional light. Or you can have the one softbox as a soft key, and then you can take a softbox off one of the other ones and have the raw light itself, then creating a backlight or lighting up something in the back of the shot. So basically it's multi-purposing. You know, you can have all the soft boxes on for one scene, then you can take all the soft boxes off and then go direct, i.e. using the Redhead as a hard light, you know, using it like this. So, you know, that is why I think, and these are good lights. They're a staple light. You see these lights on just about any production, you know, ranging all the way up to Hollywood feature films. Alright, at that level, they're kind of play more supporting roles for like bouncing off polystyrene sheets or large reflectors to create a soft light coming back, or for lighting up background areas like bits of wall, or sort of you know, creating little pools of light on a night shoot where you might have your bigger lights, like say like this 4K HMI is doing most of the work as a backlight, backlighting the street. You may have the Redhead on a professional shoot being used just to pick out, you know, to illuminate windows in the houses in the background, or kind of hanging in a doorway to create a little bit of light as the person walks into the pub. So you get some sort of, or into a bar, depending on what country you're watching this in, you know, as they walk into the bar, they might sort of be hit by a bit of light from above, and that's probably going to be a Redhead, because they got a nice broad, as you can see with no barn doors on, they've got a big broad light. The light path is quite broad. They're not particularly focused lights. You know, so they are used quite a lot as sort of supplementary lighting detail in the back of the shot, or being used as a sort of soft light maker. So that is why I would suggest, I mean, this one's only $64 new. That's why I would suggest, when thinking of what sort of light kit to go for, is you don't just go for a traditional softbox, because that's all the softbox can do. And if you're limited by how many lights you can buy at any one time, your softbox, well, it kicks out some nice soft light, but that's all it does. But at least with this, you've got the option that it can do both. Okay, this video is long enough. That's what I wanted to say. I hope you got the importance of what I've just said. If you like the video, you can subscribe. There should be a button around here somewhere. You can leave a comment if you've got any questions or anything you'd like to say, and you can always share as well. It's been Nick J. Barrett. We're running at 10 minutes now on this video. I shall see you inside another video. Bye bye.